machine. There's still a lot of room for improvement with this machine.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
There's still a lot of room for improvement with this machine. There's still a lot of room for improvement with this machine.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
There's still a lot of room for improvement with this machine. There's still a lot of room for improvement with this machine. There's still a lot of room for improvement with this machine. There's still a lot of room for improvement with this machine.
made it to Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Hello there. You looking to buy something?
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vamara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us. Only to leave, we've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't...
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
All right, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no...
Huh. All right, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
It's the guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help. And with my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. He would often take time to visit the elderly, and whenever someone had something on their mind, he would... As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person, but, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it,
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something. Wait, so you're saying it's not that... Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vimara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager?
I'm not sure this counts.
Loading.
Is this the place?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very neat. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. I was actually adopted by the people of Vimara Village. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothered, everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I'm... Really? You know exactly how... Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well... no matter what came my way, I knew I could always... He was so thoughtful and pure. And patient, too. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now.
Wow, you two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and...
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still... Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be a... Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like...
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. The Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been spotted!
Stabilize!
This may turn a little odd for reveal, but...
Ready. Time to catch you.
This is order. Solidify!
Everyone hold hands!
Into the shadows.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to...
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the Hilly, they seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something... Wait a second. The person... It's Dainslev!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the—
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of—
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then?
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have been— I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable— The sinner you wish to know about. His situation is different. He and his name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Kanri. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, Vedderfolnir. Gold, Rhindaughter. The foul, Sertalogi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertalogi is Skirk's master, and the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster, the ones to stop the Vinster King from— Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to— Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also— Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of... The eye was integral to their plan. Yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is...
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try and... So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated... Well, let's go find Dane! We've got a lot to do today. Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing person from...
Oh! A young guy? Early 20s? Seriously?
There appear to be certain memories in my memories.
Maybe...
No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then!
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew... But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth...
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the... I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to... Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, come with me. We must check...
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid...
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
I see everything.
By royal decree!
Ready. Hunt them down.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Stabilize!
Minute to memory.
Into the shadows.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Desolation!
This way, Trailer. The Temple of Wisdom. On, reveal.
Evil look. Shoot on sight.
I will have order.
Gather!
Grow!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts. Such was the price they paid, and thus...
Did you hear that? It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird. Let's check it. Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to release your tears.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered, "Sleep well, Father. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be..."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the Hilly have calmed down, Vimara Village should... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we...
Ready.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be...
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's...
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues...
Hmm? Some...
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. You're missing...
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to.
But how is that? Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadee. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first.
Someone's gone missing?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? He's around 20 years old, and you said...
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that...
If this person only exists in people's memories...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memory... But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the... Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea! That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his... Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow...
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake The implanted memories are basically taking place... If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific...
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. No, that doesn't seem... The color of the sky.
Oh, right! That's
Come to think of it, every time we talked, time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like...
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's where...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young... You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to... So... I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa.
Another time, huh?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of... No, that doesn't seem... Born into abject sorrow. He You're... Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? This is Atosa's memory. I came, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come. I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me much. Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. I just wanted them to feel like I once, as if... I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness, even the form you see before you, was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them fine. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the sudden... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to mean... Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my conscious... The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he... Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye, in order to have the chance to confront. He would then hand the eye to you, and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye, all at once. A very thorough... That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess's... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a... In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal... You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable... To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most... All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. But now, the bedtime story...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
The loom of fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right. So ask yourself this. Who? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are... Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking them. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the End. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me. Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
Huh? What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With everything in space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the Oh, and Dane came by just now? He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really?
there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and there he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is, and we're all relieved now that we know.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she... Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so...
Loaded.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now... If Curry Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promise I'd help Granny Jahiet with something.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go... Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after... A picture? What?
Into the shadows. Ready. I've never missed Fontaine so much in all my life.
Another solidify!
Hey! By royal
Loaded.
Comes the hunted.
Done.
this be the restricted section Lisa mentioned? Doesn't quite feel like it, though. You don't think this place is hiding some terrible secret, do you? Like those rooms you always hear about in scary stories? That's true. We just kind of waltzed in here. And it didn't seem like the lock had been broken or anything. Wait, hang on a minute. This isn't the door we came in through. Are we even in the library anymore? You think? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Too bad Lisa's not working today, otherwise we could ask her. Well, new places are meant for exploring after all. You gotta try all kinds of new things to become a good Ooh, look, a stuffed wolf toy! So cute! It's so fluffy and soft! Wonder who left it. Oh, foolish traveler, you dare enter this fortress of doom without invitation. We should probably just leave it here for now. This place is huge, so let's keep on repeats its course.
Laid bare.
Supporting fire!
Stand with me!
Oh no! Sorry! Guests, hello! I've been waiting here for the longest time and nobody came. I was only planning to rest my eyes for a bit, but the
I can talk!
Sure can. Talking is one of the things I can do. Alright, so greetings, my dear guests. My name is... Wait, what's my name?
Not sure we can help you with that one, buddy. Guess you were in a pretty deep sleep, huh? Seems like you're still waking up.
Huh? Really?
We're just messing with you. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Okay, great.
I must apologize. I must have slept for so long that I can't remember what's real and what's a dream anymore. Okay, concentrate. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, the current...
Okay, but, if all you can remember are your dreams...
You mean, if it comes from my imagination, I remember a time when a Horde curse was put on me. My heart was cased in unmelting ice, and I had to spend my day... I also remember playing with Whitefang in the misty forest. We chased golden butterflies, waded through rushing and I'll never forget marching in that celebratory procession with the other troops, being showered in confetti as I excitedly waited for Her Majesty the Queen to bestow her honor upon... To me, all these events are indistinguishable from real experiences. Take my latest dream for it. From now on, you are a concierge. Be sure to treat your guests, and I found myself here. And like I said, I waited and waited and waited. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, and who is this Madame Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream?
Well, Madame Mage is... she and her friends... oh, yes, and they're all mages too. Each one of them is a master of their own type of magic. One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious ink bottle that contains fantasy truth. But the other mages all love her magic. They use their powers of creation to transform her fantasy truth into true How do they do that? I haven't the slightest idea. I'm just a toy with stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, what is this place? We came in here through this one door in the library.
Ah, well, congratulations on your successful entry, dear guest. Seeing as you two have this privilege, you can invite your friends to enter as well. On that note, I'd better tidy up this place as quickly as possible. Oh, and I should prepare some...
Of course not! Wait, before we get ahead of ourselves, mind telling us where we are exactly?
That is a difficult question. Madame Mage created this room. Still, you have my guarantee as concierge that this is a safe and... Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? Yes, I saw! You were magnificent!
What do you mean, performance?
Well, Madame Mage says that every page of a storybook, I'm sure only the most distinguished of guests are able to take the stage. What a thrilling battle! Yes, that's what every story needs. I wonder what would make a good title for a book about your magnificent performance. In any case, I do hope you will be so kind as to indulge us with more of your fine performances. In fact, is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
This place is getting more confusing by the second, but Wolfie seems alright. So, we should be... Our goal is to set foot in every corner of Teyvat, and the courage to boldly go...
Wow, what a wonderful line!
You bet! We're the real deal!
Is that so? Well then, I'd better make sure I do my duty as concierge of this place. Come back here anytime if you get tired. I'll be sure to take good care of you. Here's backup! Fire it up!
Our bond is strong. Gears of the storm. Too late for it.
Boring! Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless!
This way. Dare to mess with me? Truth repeats its course.
Evil conquering! Here! Here! Worthless! Here!
Gears of the storm. Too late for it.
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Behold! How amusing! Search for it!
Dare to mess with me? Ha!
Useless!
Have fun with this gift.
Evil conquering! Prepare to die, fool! Cry louder! Boring!
Lightning terrified!
Swollen Fury! Boring!
Truth repeats its course. Our bond is strong.
Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
Wretched vermin!
Out of my way! Too late for regrets.
Behold!
Loaded. Evil limbs. Shoot on sight. Ready.
Unsightly insects! I'm used to this. Falling into the abyss.
fun with this gift!
Overruled.
I got you covered!
Hunt them down.
Here's backup! Don't get too close!
Oh, is it time for me to join you? Stand clear.
Ready.
Animal test 6308.
Time to test it.
Cross over. Swirl, Mark 2. Think.
Bravo! Are you interested in learning any new thespian tricks? Friendship is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yep. Gotta love friendship. But anyway, are you sure you're okay with just...
As long as you believe, even toy medals can be more valuable than gold. The thespian tricks, I actually got those from a wish I...
sounds kinda ominous.
I believe you're misunderstanding the situation, dear guest.
And you're...
Yes, completely! In any case, I enjoy watching your performances, so it's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. I wonder how many blank pages are. But not to worry. I do look forward to.
All right, let's head off.
This way! I'll settle this!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds cry loud. The wind rises. You're dead. Disappear. Useless. Worthless. Here.
Out of my way! Our bond is strong!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my nut. Wretched vermin. Born to evil conquering. Worthless. The wind knows me.
This way!
Sight the insects. Hammer. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind. Useless. Lament. Here. Worthless.
Lightning purified!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come. Wretched vermin. Useless. Disappear. Worthless. Here. Here. Worthless. Here.
Shine down! Animal test 6308. Thank
Scatter! Well now.
Illusion shot! Animal hypostasis emulation! Animal test 6308.
Unsightly insects! The process of elimination.
Torn to oblivion! Absorption test.
Squall Fury.
How amusing.
Animal test 6308.
Wretched vermin.
Here you are.
There is no escape. Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Scatter! I miscalculated. Behold!
Know your place.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Diffract! Here you are.
Illusion shattered. Time to go. There is no escape.
The process of elimination. Flicker.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Diffract! Here you are.
It's over. Huh? There is no escape.
Scatter!
In the name of the Prinzessin!
Let the wind lead.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud!
Wind, hear me!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Time to go! One with nature! Fallen leaves! Adorn my nut!
Barbados!
Time to go.
You're toast!
Wind Strider.
Wings of darkness!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's play!
Wind, hear me.
All right, amuse me.
Right now, emerge. Let's play. Time for takeoff.
The process of elimination.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Right now, emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right now. Yahoo!
Here you are.
Illusion shattered!
Here we go. Right here. Right now. Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Flicker. Scatter.
Right here. So much for eternity. Animal hypostasis simulation! Everybody stand back! Nice and spicy! Oz reveal thyself!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Out the frying pan, into the fire! I'm going in! Eat this! Absorption test, animal test 60. By royal decree. Enhanced animal module 75.
Suffering!
Teamwork is trimwork! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Absorption test. Boba, get them! You're toast!
rest for the wicked.
We go. Why do they never miss?
Everybody stand back!
Nice and spicy. Animal test 6308.
Let's light it up!
Emerge, right now. Emerge. Time for takeoff.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
A sight to behold. Right here. Right now. Right here.
The process of elimination.
Right now. Emerge, right here.
Everybody stand out!
Here you are.
Let's light it up! Going in!
Here we go.
Deflect. Flicker.
Let's light it up!
Right now. Emerge. Brace yourselves.
Everybody stand back!
Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
The novels here actually aren't all so, little one. Do you think you could pull a few strings and get your hands on some for me? Oh, the look on your face. So dumb.
Huh? Do you also see Navia and Clorand over there? They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on!
Still no dice?